It started as a routine call. I work for a small property maintenance company that services remote cabins in the Adirondacks. We mostly handle minor repairs, pest control, and weatherproofing. That night, I was assigned to check out a solar outage at a recently sold property deep in the woods. The realtor swore the solar panels were fine a week ago, but the new owner said the whole place was dead. No lights, no signal, no sound. It was late October, the kind of night when the wind feels sharper, more deliberate. I remember the sunset burning low behind the tree line as I drove my company truck up the old gravel path. My GPS glitched out halfway there. The signal bars vanished. I took a wrong turn, I think. Hard to say. The trees all looked the same. Still, I found the cabin. It sat in a clearing surrounded by pines so tall they seemed to close over the roof. The structure itself looked newly restored, fresh paint, clean porch. But the stillness was wrong, like the forest had frozen around it. Even the birds had gone quiet. I parked the truck and stepped out. The wind didn't rustle the leaves. It just paused. I went inside. No lights, no hum of power. Dead quiet. The panels outside looked fine, so I figured the inverter was fried. I'd seen that before. Then I heard something upstairs. It was faint, like the sound of bare feet moving slowly across wood. Not a creak, just a soft, dragging shuffle. I called out, thinking maybe the owner had shown up. No response, just that same soft movement. I climbed the stairs, flashlight in hand. The hallway was empty. There were only 2 rooms. One was clearly a guest room, bare mattress, plastic-covered dresser. The other had its door half open. Inside was a mirror facing the door, and in that mirror, I swear to you, I saw someone standing behind me. I turned so fast I nearly fell. No one, empty hall. But the mirror still showed a shape. Faint, like the after-image of someone burned into glass. A woman, I think. Long hair, bare feet, head tilted sideways. My flashlight flickered, and then the hallway light, supposedly dead, buzzed to life for a second, just long enough to cast a shadow across the floor. I left the house, fast. Outside, the truck was gone, not moved, gone, like it had never been there. No tire tracks, no sound of an engine, just the clearing and the trees, which now looked a little too close. I tried my phone. Nothing. I walked back toward where the road should have been. Only there was no road, just trees and fog. Thick, low fog curling at my ankles. I told myself I must have gotten turned around. I backtracked to the cabin. Only it looked different now. I didn't go back inside. I walked for what felt like hours. The woods didn't end. Worse, they looped. I kept passing the same fallen log, the same broken fence post. At one point, I left my flashlight hanging on a branch to mark my spot. 10 minutes later, I passed it again. Then I heard whispering. At first, it sounded like wind through the trees. But then it said my name, clear as day. I turned and saw nothing, but the ground beneath me was soft, not muddy, not leafy, soft like freshly turned soil. I stepped back and saw something buried just beneath the moss. A boot, a leg. Someone was in the ground. I started digging with my hands, panicked. I cleared the moss, the dirt, and found a face. Mine. It was me, dead. Mouth open, eyes clouded, skin pale and cracked. But it was me, wearing the same jacket, same boots. I screamed and fell back. The whispering grew louder, more voices now. Surrounding me, I couldn't see them, but I could feel them. Then I heard the cabin door slam shut. It was close, too close. I ran toward the sound, toward the cabin again, but every step pulled me deeper into the trees. Branches scraped my arms. The fog was like a wall. And then I saw the woman again, not in a mirror, in front of me. She didn't move, didn't blink. Her face was wrong, too long, mouth slightly open like she was trying to speak but couldn't. She lifted a hand slowly, pointed behind me. I turned. The cabin was there again, but the windows were bricked up. The door was boarded shut from the outside. Still, I ran to it. When I touched the handle, I felt something under my skin, like static or a vibration that wasn't mine. I opened the door. Inside was not the same cabin. It was a room, just one, with mirrors on every wall, and in every reflection, different versions of me, crying, screaming, scratching at glass. The door slammed behind me. I don't remember sleeping, but I woke up in my truck, middle of the road, engine running, phone buzzing. It was morning. I drove straight home and quit that job the next day. But something's wrong. I don't see myself in mirrors anymore. Just her, standing behind where I should be. Just her, standing behind where I should be. Head tilted, smiling, waiting.